Hello Hoosick Falls residents, this is Rob Allen, the mayor of the village of Hoosick Falls. Now I want to tell you about a very important community meeting that's coming up on Monday, June 19th. Now that our community has moved past the initial shock of the drinking water contamination crisis, we must understand the particulars of our current situation, what is being done, and what comes next. This includes understanding the various contaminated sites, the degree of the contamination, and the process of remediation. Monday's meeting is going to give updates on these sites, give you the latest data, and give you an update on the pursuit of an alternative water source. And you have to understand that some of these numbers will be very, very high. But it is these numbers that will drive the study of each site to figure out what must be done for cleanup. Now it is important to remember that these numbers are specific to their location and are not related to our drinking water supply. Our drinking water continues to be tested at non-detect for PFOA and several other PFCs, and that the GAC filtration system is working exactly like it was intended to, with built-in redundancies to make sure the filtering process doesn't leak any PFOA into your drinking water. There are 4 sites in the area that have been studied quite a bit, and it is this data that will be presented. The John Street location is tested positive for volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. Additionally, there was some PFOA contamination. We have been giving out updates on this in our recent board meetings. The River Road site, across from where McDonald's used to be, encompasses 3 buildings and some of the area around it, including across the street at the school's bus garage. The Liberty Street location, like the River Road site, is being considered as a potential state superfund site. Here, the highest levels of PFOA found in monitoring wells measured in the tens of thousands of parts per trillion. The final of the 4 sites is the McCaffrey Street location, which was declared a state superfund site back in January of 2016. There has been a great deal of testing done here, and due to the nature of the work and the age of the location, it was expected that the highest PFOA results would be at this location. And sure enough, one of the highest test results came back at over 100,000 parts per trillion. But with these new numbers, our focus as a community shifts from the drinking water crisis to cleanup. We need to understand the various stages of a Superfund process, have context for what these numbers mean, and stay on top of what the latest developments are. Monday night is the first major step forward with this, and I want to talk to you about how this meeting will work. First, from 6 to 7 p.m. in the Hoosick Falls Central School Auditorium, there will be a presentation on the Superfund process, the ongoing investigation and remediation at the 4 sites, and an update on the pursuit of an alternative water source. When this presentation is over, we will then shift over to the Gymnasium, where there will be a table for each of the 4 sites and one for the alternative water source. Each table will be monitored either by representatives from Saint Gobain and Honeywell or from DEC. Additionally, the village will have a table where you can pass on concerns or questions you may have, and we will follow up on them. This availability session will also be open from 3 to 5 p.m. if you are unable to make the 6 p.m. information presentation or the 7 to 9 availability session. Our community has been through a great deal, and I want you to know that we are committed to presenting the facts, keeping you informed, and moving forward on the cleanup process. You absolutely deserve the information and a chance to ask questions. Please view this meeting as the first of many future updates, but probably the most important, because this will structure our common understanding of how things are and what is to come. I hope you are able to attend Monday night's meeting. The informational session starts from 6 to 7 in the auditorium, with the chance to ask questions right after that in the Gymnasium at 7 p.m. And if you can't make either of the evening sessions, you can come between 3 and 5 for the availability session. Thank you very much.